Hey guys, I am at the dog park and as you can tell it is very windy, so let me know if you can hear me or if it's way too windy for you to even be able to hear me because I don't know. I was trying to wait for the wind to die down, but that's not going to happen. But it's gorgeous out. It's like 80, 70, 80 degrees right now, so my hair is all over the place, so don't mind my crazy hair. But today I wanted to talk about not knowing where to get started at. And I get this question a lot, or I get told this a lot, I should say, is I don't know where to start. I don't know where to begin my health and fitness journey. And I was right there with you. I did not know where to start, where to begin. All I knew is I wanted to start. And making that decision was number one thing that I needed to do in order to start. After making that decision, that's where everything changed. So it all starts with your decision to want to. And if you're watching this, I'm guessing that you do want to. So I don't know if you can see my dogs. They are having a good old time. I was trying to leave so I could do this. Miss Eden does not want to leave just yet. So I am here, leave basically, but we don't do this very often. So she she wants to absorb as much of it as she can because we do have a backyard that's fenced in, but it's not a big backyard. All right, I'm back. Sorry, my connection is not the greatest right now. So I apologize about that. But so where do you start when you don't even know where to begin? Hopefully this little connection will fix itself. And I have a little demon on my face. But basically just your decision to want to start, and then where do you go from there? You get all of these things from all these different places, you know, telling you to do this or do that, what's best, you know, this is the best thing that's going to help you to lose weight and get in shape in X amount of days. And, you know, you have a lot of things thrown at you, and it's like, where do I start? Because I don't know what's right, what's wrong. And I can tell you right now, there's a lot of things out there that are bogus. They are filled with crap ingredients. And I know this because I have tried other things before I started Beachbody. And, you know, when I became a coach, I learned a lot about what is good and what's not. You know, ingredient wise and also just product wise because of the ingredients, or, you know, these things that claim that you're going to lose X amount of pounds and, like, you know, oh, I'm going to lose 10 pounds in a week, or I'm going to do this military diet that's going to help me to detox and whatever, where you're eating so few calories, or like not enough like calories to fuel you, and then you're left starving, and you know, you're left deprived of all these nutrients that you need for your body. And I can tell you right now that, you know, that's miserable. You doing, you know, diets and things. I even hate the word diet, just because it's like when you tell yourself, oh, I got a diet, it's like making it seem like it's a chore and that it's not going to be fun and you're going to be deprived of all these things, when in reality you don't need to diet, you just have to eat right, you know, eat healthier. By the way, let me know if you can hear me because it's very windy. But you know, when you do a diet, that's typically you're getting deprived of all these nutrients, and it's like, you know, when you're deprived of those, then you're more apt to, you know, go out and get a pizza because your body's telling you that, you know, hey, I am hungry and I'm craving this because I'm lacking nutrients, you know, I'm lacking those things that my body needs in order to function. My hair is so crazy. But you know, so I hate the word diet for one, but you know, you have to just be willing to start. And it starts with just eating healthier. That's the biggest thing, you know, non-processed foods, you know, whole foods. So, you know, natural, in their natural state. So that would be, you know, fruit, you know, strawberries, bananas, oranges, and then your veggies, cucumbers, bell peppers, and, you know, just to name a few, typical go-tos for me. And then, you know, whole grains and things that you would make at home yourself for a home cooked meal, not things out of a package. That's the best way to describe it. It's a whole food. So anything that you would put in a bag at the store, like Walmart or wherever, and you would take it home with you. So the biggest thing is starting to eat healthier and making healthier choices. When I first started, I started eating, you know, counting my calories, and I used my FitnessPal app to, okay, I'm back. So I started counting my calories so that I could better, sorry, my hair is driving me crazy, so that I could better see, you know, what calories I was eating every day. And you know, they gave me a good way to gauge how much I was overeating, because I was overeating. I was telling myself, oh, I'm going to eat a pizza. As long as I eat one piece, I'll be fine, because it's like 300 calories. When in reality, it wasn't the right nutrients. So then I started looking more into the nutrients that I was eating. And I still felt like with calorie counting that I was still being deprived of nutrients, and I was still hungry because I wasn't getting all the nutrients that my body needed. So I tried other things. That's when I started becoming desperate, because I'm like, oh, this is so hard, because my body is still craving junk food. And so I started, you know, researching more things, looking on Pinterest, weighing my options with different things. And I was like, calorie counting is great, and it started helping me to lose weight, and I was working out with Insanity, which was great, but I was still having that I was in deprived mode because I wasn't eating enough calories for one, and then I wasn't eating the right calories for another. So when I started doing that, I came across Shakeology, and my coach had shared it with me a year prior, and I said, no, I don't need a protein shake. But here I was buying one from Walmart that had shit ingredients in it. Excuse my language, but it does. If you look up ingredients and then look, you know, take the ingredient list and look at the first ingredient, and just Google it, you know, like what are the side effects of that, or what are the benefits of that. A lot of your ones that you get at the store have shit, like it's just fillers. It doesn't do anything for you nutrition wise, and it doesn't do anything for your body in order for you to achieve your goals. It's just a bunch of fillers and crap. And it actually, doing that, I actually gained weight from all these different things, because it was just fillers. It wasn't things that were fueling my body, that my body was burning off every day. I gotta grab my leashes here. But also, with that being said, I actually gained 10 pounds trying another shake. And I was very frustrated with myself, because here I was trying to lose weight and I gained 10 pounds with this other shake that I tried for a month. And so, of course, you could imagine that I was frustrated at this point. I wanted to quit. I was like, I'm done. I can't, you know, I can't lose this weight. I can't figure it out. Like, what is the secret? And then, so I gave up, and I was like, okay, I gotta try Shakeology. For one, because I knew the ingredients in it were superfoods, and I knew it was gonna fuel my body right, and it doesn't have like all those artificial sweeteners and colorings and soy fillers and all this other stuff. And so I became a coach for that reason. And then when I became a coach, I opened my eyes to a lot of different things. Like the servings that I was having were way too big. I was having way too many carb servings every day, and then I was having way too many fruit servings every day, because I craved bread and I craved sweets. So that was like my go-to for healthy wise. But I was realizing I wasn't eating enough protein, and I wasn't eating enough veggies, and I didn't have that balance. So when I started with Insanity Max 30, it told me how many servings I needed every day, how many, you know, what size the servings were. And in doing that, I had that balance, and I didn't have the calorie count, so I didn't have all of the guesswork into it and having to spend that time calorie counting. I just had to measure it out and eat it basically every day. And that's where the weight started dropping off. My first round of Insanity, I lost 18 inches in 60 days, and it was mainly because of my eating, because your nutrition is 80% of your results. Your working out is great, and that's going to build your stamina and your strength, and it's going to burn those calories, but a majority of your results are going to come from what you eat. So if you're not really sure where you want to start with what you are eating, because that's a majority of where how you are now and where you want to be is your nutrition. That's the biggest thing that I can tell you. And so going from eating healthier and then transitioning into working out again, I started dropping weight like crazy. So and my connection is weak. That's the biggest thing that I can tell you and where to start. If you're not really sure, like, where to start from there, like what kind of servings that you need for your body, because everyone is different. What I eat and how much I eat every day is going to be different for you, because I have different goals in mind, for one, and two, my body type is different than yours. Someone who is taller than me, I'm only 5'4", so someone who is taller than me needs to eat more because they are a bigger person, taller wise. They need more calories in order to efficiently run every day and do daily activities. But if you need help with that, take and message me, and I actually have a group starting on May 23rd, 3 weeks. No calorie counting, no pills, no gimmicks, and all of that. So if you're interested in losing an average of 5 to 15 pounds in 3 weeks, message me so you can be a part of that group. But other than that, let me know if you have any questions. Post them down below. I will answer those, and I will talk to you guys in another 3 days. So on the 12th, I will have the next video up. Bye, guys.